Major blows today to this man, Roy Moore's campaign. He's the Republican candidate in a special election for the Senate in Alabama. Now, two things happened today. First, the Republican Senate leader, Mitch McConnell, telling Moore to step aside over allegations that Moore had a sexual encounter with a 14-year-old girl when Moore was in his 30s. Now, the other thing that happened today, a new accuser stepping forward, saying that Moore groped her when she was just 16 and he was district attorney.
Mr. Moore reached over and began groping me. He began squeezing my neck, attempting to force my head onto his crotch. He said, "You're just a child." And he said, "I am the district attorney of Etowah County. And if you tell anyone about this, no one will ever believe you."
This follows last week's Washington Post report that said Moore initiated sexual contact with an underage girl when he was 32 decades ago.
I think he should step aside.
U.S. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell speaking out today.
I believe the women, yes. We're looking at whether or not there is someone who could mount a write-in campaign successfully.
The special election is set for December 12th. It's now too late to take Moore's name off the ballot. Moore firing back on Twitter, posting, "The person who should step aside is Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. He has failed conservatives and must be replaced. Hashtag drain the swamp." Moore also threatening to sue the Washington Post after denying allegations over the weekend.
These attacks involve a minor, and they're completely false and untrue.
Donald Trump, who had tossed his support behind Moore before the Washington Post story broke, has deflected questions about the candidate during his Asia tour. But the president's visit is wrapping up, not before a handshake fumble, though. He did eventually get it right, though. It's a tricky one, though, you know? We are expecting to hear more from Trump soon. On Wednesday, his team says he's going to make a major announcement on what? Well, quote, a lot of things, including North Korea, trade. They could be on the agenda, and who knows what else.